One thought I'd like to leave with you today, if I don't get nothing else, is to never compromise the truth of the gospel. Never compromise the truth of the gospel. Never compromise the truth of the gospel. Maybe we should ask the question, who is truth? Is truth. Instead of what is truth. Because, what is a kind of a fuzzy parameter. It doesn't leave us with a definite focus. But who would? Also, I'd like to say to us today, we don't sit in there that Jesus lives. Now, there can be no doubt in your mind that Jesus lives. You follow? There can be no doubt in your mind that Jesus lives. If you are, like I said, the truth is coming out of what you are doing as a Christian. Jesus is alive today. The Bible here in John says, the first day of the week cometh Mary Magdalene early, when it was yet dark, unto the sepulchre, and searched the same taken away. And seeth the stone, taken away from the sepulchre. Reading the first verse of John 20. Then she runneth and cometh to Simon Peter and to the other disciples whom Jesus loved, and said to them, they have taken away the Lord out of the sepulchre, and we know not where they have laid him. Can y'all follow her mind there? I've been to the tomb, looked at the tomb, I've seen it empty. And now, I'm asking you, where did they put it? Did y'all move him? Did you know who moved him? But these men then ran to the same sepulchre and looked in. Let me just throw this little tidbit in there. My wife and I have stood inside of this place that we're talking about this morning when we was in Jerusalem. We were there where Jesus was entombed. Yeah, you could say, well, maybe it wasn't. Maybe, we could come up with all kinds of maybes. But the truth of the matter is this, that if we ever stop and think about where was Jesus actually buried, and what does this tomb actually look like, she and I can say, we've seen the best picture of it that we have today. And we know this is thousands of years ago. And people have a way of doing things to whatever we try to do. They change, they recreate, they move, and I've heard some recent talk about how Jerusalem exists like it is today. It was a multi-layered building on top of building. Most of what they built in those days were out of stone, and the stone didn't go away. It didn't fall down. But like wood does, it didn't turn back into dirt and fall down. And we ought to stop every now and then and think about that if the stones did fall down, they lay there in the same place. There's nobody to move them. So somebody, the wind blew and the water ran and they covered that place over. And somebody says, okay, this is about where Jesus was born. They built another one on top of that, and on top of it, and on top of it. And I'm not just making this up. I've seen some TV record, enough information from the TV to say that this is actually going on. And this is why we have so much controversy about the country of Israel. Because can nobody pinpoint what actually is and what is not. Yes, we find the places, but do they look like they did when Jesus was here? How much hundreds went on? How much changes have been taking place since that happened? And I want to leave this one truth with you as I hurry on. That this is one thing you can get from all of that I just said, that Jesus lives. If you can't remember nothing else I said today, remember that Jesus lives. I say that because without him being alive, we would not be who we are today.
Amen.
And we would not have the faith that we have today. Enough has went on so that we can look at ourselves and say, I believe that